Hey guys, Desolator Magic back with another great video, and this time we're going on a field trip. I got a little bit bored one day, got a little bit curious, and thought, hey, I wonder if a whole bunch of MTG cards could stop a bullet. And so I decided to make a bulletproof vest out of about 1,500 cards and see what happened. So we fired a whole bunch of different calibers at it, and the results are actually really surprising, at least to me. So let's get right into this amazing, life-changing documentary about the MTG Bulletproof Vest. By the way, if you haven't seen the oldest videos on my channel, I think I might have deleted most of them actually, and you're wondering what I look like, well, I guess you're about to find out and be thoroughly disappointed. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night and had to get up super early, so my hair looks terrible, I look terrible, everything's terrible, and I'm going to blame the awesome accuracy of my shooting on the lack of sleep as well. Look at all those commons. In fact, those are all the sorted ones, by the way. And those are all the lands, and that's all the rares. We've got quite a few cards here, but as I stated in the other videos, in case you missed it, we decided what's a good little fun craft project we could do with all these commons. Well, we're building a bulletproof vest. As you can see, we're getting stacks of 50 commons here, all set up. I started with Gorilla Tape, but I think we're going to keep using this stuff because I'm almost out. So we're going to seal them up that way, and then we'll interlink them with Gorilla Tape. That makes sense. Right here we got our little assistant. He's going to help us out by wearing the body armor that we're building. So hopefully we can get him to stand up properly in the wind and fire some rounds at him. He's going to have to take one for the team. Alright, here it is, the final product. Look at this beautiful, masterful work of art. We've got a little mesh of duct tape. Not the greatest brand because I ran out of the good stuff, went to the crap stuff. But yeah, double layered, kind of checkerboard pattern. A little bit there. You can't really see the bottom layer, but it's definitely there. And as you can see, we did a whole bunch of dazzling reflection because, you know, it's the most logical card that'll stop attack power. That's what it does. So hopefully that'll help stop some bullets. By the way, the face of evil. Pure evil. Hey, we're here on site with Ryebrad. And he's got my 22, my beautiful Marlin Model 60, look at that. And we've got the target right in front of the wood pile. Look at him just standing there menacingly with that beautiful body armor on. Oh, sorry for the shakiness. So we're gonna fire it and see what happens. All right. Let's see what happened. Ooh, that does not look good. It's right there. Let's see, is there an exit wound? There is not an exit wound, so it did technically stop it. That is interesting. I don't know where though. Probably somewhere, I don't know. Let's see if I can. Oh, it really didn't go that deep. It's only about 25 cards deep, so not bad. Well, you know what that means. We gotta move up. I think I hit it. Let's find out. I did miss. And that's an exit wound. So I guess I gotta retry it and I have to actually hit him in the double plate, but we know it goes for one plate, so hey, take two. Let's just fire a couple. There we go. I guarantee I didn't miss now. There we go. Now that's a grouping. Look at that.
Center mass.
Yeah. Well, there, and there. There's some pretty good bulging. I mean, it just went right through the paper. I did not see that coming. Because I've seen this done with phone books. We've got 2 exit wounds and 3 shots. So, I mean, I guess you got a 1 in 3 chance of living. I guess the moral of the story is if somebody tries to shoot up your local gaming store, don't quickly guard yourself with your trade binder because this is 1,500 cards and you know, it ain't gonna stop nothing. Oh well, now we know. Might as well show you guys the aftermath. We've got, as you can see, a couple more shots that we took at them. I've got a pretty good grouping. And yeah, kind of peeled apart, kind of fallen apart, actually. You can see down there. Should have used all good duct tape, but it looks like with something like that, it just wouldn't have made a difference. No, whoops, no difference at all. And in case you didn't catch it, because I think I didn't film it, we were using a HP computer as the base, because that's all they're good for. But right there, and right there are the 308s. We did eventually fire a 308 at it. Shocker, doesn't stop those either. In fact, there's a chunk of card right there. That's about what happened. We got, you know, 9mm, 9mm right there. So yeah, can't stop much, unfortunately. Didn't see that coming. I really thought it would stop everything up to the shotgun, which we actually ended up not having to use. Well, I guess that solves it once and for all. The 22 has approximately like 165-ish joules of impact energy, and the 9mm is way up there at about 460, around there. So it depends on the gun and the, you know, caliber and all that, and we were firing Full Metal Jacket, not hollow points. Hollow points, it seems like actually wouldn't have made it through, believe it or not, because they tend to break apart, they tend to get wider and just try to start cutting a wound cavity, which doesn't work very well for paper. But we were firing Full Metal Jacket rounds, which tend to have a lot more penetrating power because they don't fall apart. They might kind of ball out a little bit or flatten out, but they definitely have some punch. In the first couple shots, you'll probably notice that the Full Metal Jacket round went completely through 50 cards like it wasn't even there. When I shot it through 100 cards, though, by actually hitting it in the correct area, it only went through 2 out of the 3 shots. Now, I took a whole bunch more shots with the 9mm, and not every bullet made it through. It was about that ratio. About 1/3 of them were stopped. And it seemed like the closer I shot to the center of the beautiful body armor I built, the more likely it was to get stuck and not go all the way through. So I think if I would have done a completely flawless tape job and not let the cards kind of shift or have little gaps or little, you know, buffer areas for it to expand, it probably would have stopped the vast majority of the rounds. So I kind of wonder what would happen if I added like 25 more cards. I feel like that might have probably stopped it. But either way, I wouldn't hide behind a stack of 100 cards. Now, 200, yeah, it'll probably stop some stuff. But like I said in the video, we fired a 308 at it, and oh boy, it tore it apart like it wasn't even there. It curled some of the cards. I mean, so you remember I said the 22 has about 160-ish, and then the 9mm has about 460-ish joules. A 308's up at 3,200. So, yeah, I don't think a whole lot's stopping that. It didn't have any kind of problem going straight through. So my suggestion is, if somebody tries to start shooting up a gaming store while you're playing Magic, just simply return fire. Assuming you're over 18 or 21 and state and local laws and insert legal crap here, blah blah blah, whatever. I'll see you guys next video when we find out what a frag grenade will do. Nah, I'm just kidding, I don't have a frag grenade.